Hello dear friends, this is Anthony Ross with The Aging Technology, and today, as always, we start with some comments on emails. Received tons of emails, and one lady has mentioned that I talk a lot in my book about the mental attitude and how come I never have videos about it, and excellent point. Let's talk about that. So the mental attitude, the power of the positive mental attitude. Well, first of all, what does mental attitude, positive mental attitude, has to do with slowing down aging? Let's see. Everything? Remember, in my book, The Aging Technology, we talk about the psychology of slowing down aging, and most of it is how we have our minds set in terms of the perception of the aging and not only aging, our life in general. Well, let me tell you this. People with a positive mental attitude live longer, period. Here you have it. In fact, I can stop this video right now. Yes, if only we know how to reset our mind in a positive manner, we automatically will be living longer. Well, the problem is how? I don't know if you read my book or not. We contemplate a lot in my book on negativity. Many studies are done on a subject, and it's horrifying. On average, 80% of information that we're being exposed to, well, from the world, from the news, well, watch TV, 80% negative. It seems like negativity is a dominant factor in our lives. How is it possible under those conditions to be positive? Well, it's difficult, and it's absolutely essential. That's exactly what we need to do. Yes, it's true, negativity surrounds us absolutely everywhere. When I mentioned, for instance, TV, well, conduct your own studies. Take a pen, take a pencil, and watch the news. And see how many how many TV publications will be positive versus negative. 80% negative. Negative, negative, negative. It's all negative. In fact, it seems like our life starts with negativity. What's the first word that we learn? You think mama? No. Not only the word, we learn it as a concept, and it's negative. That's the word no. We enter this life with no. Lovely. All right, what do we do? In fact, when having this segment, I'm thinking that I don't even know if I'm having it for you or I'm having it for me, because it seems like I'm the first person who needs to work on this. Yes, I catch myself constantly on negative projection, of negative thoughts, negative... Oh my God, don't let me start. So, let's talk about it, let's do it together, because as I said, it's very important for me as well to work on the control of my thoughts. The most important part of a thinking process is to control what we think about. How many of you actually thought of what I think about? That is the most important part. All right. So let's talk about some practicality. As you know, in my videos, we always talk about something, what to do, what not to do. Today, we're going to talk about what to do. How do we fix that? It's negative, negative, negative. How do we fix that negative? Well, we're going to use a very interesting technique. I stole this technique from my Russian colleagues. This technique engages concept of what it's called pain-pleasure concept. We always move away from the pain and we move towards the pleasure. It's our nature. Well, let's use it. Let's use it. Very simple. For instance, What's the concept for instance, pain? Why some children are being spanked? I'm not suggesting that we're supposed to do that, but the concept of spanking is this: inflicting a pain to associate in a child's mind certain action with the pain. I'm going to use the same concept, and the technique is called a rubber band. I don't know if you can see it or not. I have a rubber band right here. It's a small rubber band, and this is how it works. Every time when you catch yourself on thinking something negative, you snap. Ow! Yes, painfully, snap. You snap, inflicting a pain on something negative, right? What we're doing right now, we're connecting negativity to pain. If you remember, our psychology will naturally tend to move away from the pain. Therefore, by doing it constantly, you're thinking something negative, ow, 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 why am I doing it right now? I'm not negative right now. Oh, okay. We are connecting pain to negativity, and we immediately convert it. How do we convert it? We find some good positive words. You don't need to pronounce it, you can do it in your head, for catching yourself negativity and trying to fix it. For instance, oh my God, I hate that person. Oops, boom, snap, ow, 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 ow. Well, it's so good that I caught myself thinking negativity, and actually it's so good that I have positive power to change that. You see that we inflicted the pain to negativity, and we immediately added some positivity, some positive statement to it. Very, very powerful technique. Second technique that we're going to leave this video with today is this. Every time when you think negatively of somebody, let's say you're driving a car, somebody cut right in front of you. Like I said, I'm horrible about that. I'm immediately, Okay, stop and think this. First of all, acknowledge that you have a negative thought. Don't run through it, acknowledge it, and immediately convert it into something interesting. The task is find something positive about this person or about this action. Person cuts you off. You're ready to yell and scream. Stop, acknowledge that you're ready to yell and scream. Well, if you want to bang your steering wheel, please do so. That's fine. Let it out, and then convert it into positivity. What can be? For instance, well, he cut me off, but I bet if I stop and ask him, he probably will not even notice that. What if something happens at home? What if his child is ill at this moment, and all this poor man is trying to do to get home as fast as possible to attend to his child? Wow, that's a good parent. Wow, in fact, you know what? No, cut me again. I'll let you go. Please go. Once again, here's the task. Whatever negativity enters your mind, acknowledge that, let it out, and convert it into something positive. I don't care what that is. Let's say that you hate somebody's guts. I hate this person. I hate it. Blah, 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 blah. Huh. But he has a beautiful eyes. I hate him, but his eyes are really, really beautiful. I have to admit that. Have you noticed that immediately changes the dynamics of energy? This energy immediately is being converted into something positive. Even if it's small, but you move from negativity to positivity, and it works. Guys, that's it. That's the whole video for today. Please, only 2 techniques. Rubber band works wonders. I don't know, okay. It helps me. Let's put it this way. It really, really helps me. Something negative, I immediately snap it to engage the pain. Then I congratulate myself for catching myself with that negativity. And the next technique, Whenever I think negatively of somebody, whatever the action or whatever the cause, I immediately try to find something positive about that person or about that action. Make it up. I don't care what it is. Make it up, but find something positive. This is Anthony Ross. Let's stay healthy. Let's stay happy. Let's live longer. Hit that button. You see that red button? It's subscribe. Hit subscribe. We have a lot of videos. Find our group in Facebook. It's Slowing Down Aging. We also have a page in Facebook called De-Aging Technology. If you're interested to read my book, you can find it in Amazon, or you can go, I think it's somewhere in the screen, should be www.theaging.info. If you go right there, you can find my book. In fact, it just came out in Spanish as well. So if you're Latino, para usted. And that's all. See you in the next segment.